Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 2 of the Smoke Kingdom, our Let's Play series with Gnomoria. I'm your host Brian, and let's dive right in. Splendid. Okay, in today's game, our goal is to work on crafting benches. We'll get these going right here. Maybe put the stone ones right here, and then put weapons and stuff along here, and then expand to the back. Also, we will be setting up basic defenses, and that might take up all our time. Oh, and a little bit of military formations, and I'll go into that. But mostly it'll be building a little bit of walls. My main point of concern is the yaks, because those do like to get attacked. We have to keep them safe for 12 full days for a new yak to be born, because we will need a new yak for bones for future crafting. Right now the only ramp up is right here, which is good, but it still means that enemies can come along this backside. So what I'm contemplating doing is taking out ramps at a lower level, maybe along here, to give myself a lot more room, a natural plant protection. But we'll see. We'll play with that as it comes. The first, I'm going to do one thing before resuming the timeline, is we're going to make squads. Now, what a squad is a simple group of gnomes working together. So when an enemy comes in, you say this squad attack, and they'll go in and you can customize what weapons they're carrying, what armor, how they act. So right now we're just doing basic formations, and we're just going to go down and put everyone in one, because I use Zerg tactics when someone comes in. Later on, I don't like the name. That's fine. There'll be more customization of them, and we'll be making it a little better. Awesome. And you can go down here and you can do what they do, basic formation, that'll offend. You can do the permissions, what their stuff is. Let's see. Retreat of bleeding, I like that one. Retreat to equip uniforms. And assist the squad leader. Okay. The perk is something fun. It helps you customize your group. Right now, the way of the gnome is probably a good way to go, because we won't have any real gear. And occasionally I've noticed this glitch where it keeps that up. You can switch it over and go to positions, way of the gnome, we're good. And this is where you can play with, it's annoying. There we go. And here's where you can play with the suits. Left hand shield, right hand any. You can do big 2-weapon stuff. You know, whatever you want. I'm gonna go any. So they can pick and choose, just to get stuff equipped as they go. Also, you can, that way, also squads, you can raise up the military skills by training grounds. One thing I was pondering is putting the gate right here, or blocking that area off with a dig, which would be very viable, and making a longer gate around here. Later on, you can make tinker benches, and you can research traps and crossbows, blunderbusses, guns. So to research the better weaponry, basically ranged weaponry and traps, you have to research it. But I'm thinking a strip through here might be good, if I don't turn that into farms. We will see. There's lots of terrain to go out, and that orchard's nice, but it might be too much area to defend safely. Anyway, let's get things going. The gnomes are just plowing away when they wake up. Oh yes, one little thing we'll do today because we will set up a commons area for all the gnomes to go sleepy time in. Should be good. I think we'll build it upstairs. So let's dig a main hallway to the next section. Nice there. Then along the way, let's go train, mine, stairs up. You can do stairs or ramps, it's all the same. Okay, I like 2 stairs. And they'll build it. And then as you go up, you see them spot open right here. And that's your spot. And you just go that. There we go. And I think I'll put my kitchen and other things up here, but I'm going to do a common area for sleeping. So, like a hallway. Yeah, it's already done. And then from here, a decent sized area. And what I'll do is I'll just fill it with simple straw beds. Oh, cool. Coal is very useful. We won't have that digged out. We'll clear the floor here. Got all that, yes. Because you see, they fall asleep pretty quick, and not much is getting done. So increasing sleeping area is good. Strawberry. Let's create the wheat. I think it's going to be more important right now. We'll put on priority 4. And we'll fill in some of that things are being cleaned. We can fill in. So since this is already farms already selected, you just click that and then you see it fills in nicely. Away from that noise. Oh, splendid. We'll turn this into a grove once I get things organized better. Clean it out nicely. Fix the stockpile area. Splendid. As you see here, the builders are slowly bringing the parts together for the wood carver, which is kind of the last one to be built, but because the carpenter is the most important one. But whatever, it's fine. We'll let things go for now. I'm going to go to designate. We're going to go to dormitories. When we eventually build rooms for everyone with beds and such, we'll use personal quarters. But for now, we use dormitories. And then, bam, we're set. We're going to go to build, furniture, straw bed. And we're going to build a few straw beds here. Okay, that's enough for them to sleep on. That's all we need. Hmm, 10 beds. That'll be sufficient. Okay, you no longer sleep on the floor after this. I'll automatically go up there and take care of that. What are you doing? Standing here. Oh, it's a merchant. That's right. We don't have any merchant stalls right now. Once, however, you get merchant stalls, and the merchant will go to the stall and we'll be able to trade with them. Let's see if we can do it through Kingdom. They just added some features here. Diplomacy. It's a city-state. Crude workbench. Cool. And then also stocks is another useful tab up here. to see everything you have. And everyone just goes back to their thing. I think I will remove all ramps at this point. We're going to go down to remove ramp. We're just going to click on the ones back here. Just slowly pull everything away. Just forcing anyone that wants to come into our kingdom to go up one side. Also to prevent bears from wandering in. Because bears are bad. Bears mess up a lot of shit. Actually, honey badgers, monitor lizards hurt too. But you can at least defend against them. Where? Is there another hole here? I feel potentially there is. So hopefully that'll be okay. Just make sure we don't get any guys stuck. We'll remove floor here. Then remind wall here. We'll get to that spot first. There we go. Make sure you're on the right level when you remove stuff like that. Now there's two options right here. We can remove all this, or we could dig a hole. Since we went on such a lower level. Down there. See, we were removing stuff around level 5. You can see the depth on the top left hand corner, along with our food levels and such. Drain. Move ramp. There. And this forces people to come in front of our entrance. I think our level's a little off. No matter, it's all good. Oh, you see everyone's sleeping up there? And they'll sleep a lesser duration. And when you get your fully furnished rooms with some wealth in there, I personally put like a statue and then some other stuff in there. It really does help them last a lot longer. Let's do remove floors and a 2-strip here. It'll make it a little bit difficult there, but that's okay. Food's getting low. What better way to deal with low food than to scavenge? Agriculture, and go to forage and food. Bam. And if you leave these trees for long, they'll regrow things. When you have an agriculture, field going, I mean you have basically an apple farm, orchard. There we go. Orchard's a word. When you have your orchards going, what happens is, oh yes, he can't get up. Excellent. When you have an orchard, they'll cut the fruit, then they'll cut the tree trimmings, and then from the trimmings they'll cut the logs, and then plant them all. So you have all three things coming through, and you can customize these with the orchard feature. And then we'll just clean floor. And there we go. All splendid. Let's see, remove ramp. It's pretty fun. There's this little strip. There we go. Oops. That was a mistake. That's okay. Mistakes happened. What we'll do is go to mine, go to build, terrain, wall. Go to stone wall. There we go. And we'll go to... Let's remove these 2 ramps first. Oh, that's some decent coal. Remember, gnomes love to dig, so that's always on high priority. So if tasks aren't being done, and you need them to be done, that's probably why. There's too many people on there. As you can see, now we have a lot of stuff we can build. To get started, well, let's craft 2 wheelbarrows. Those sound fun. And then we'll craft some wood shields. Those are useful. And you see people idle, so they went down to that. Let's clean this area up a little bit. I think we'll turn this into our kitchen. And food storage area. Oh, also what you can do with workbenches, which is important, is you can set a build to order, where they will build to a certain point. So like this one, say if we want planks, we always want to have 5 planks. You'll click the craft 2 button, hit 5, and then you'll see it'll be crafted there. Obviously this is just crafting the missing ingredients, so if we want to have 5 workbenches, it'll automatically get to that point. Repeat as you build it until the resources run out. I use that with gem cutters, so we always have cut gems to sell when the merchants show up, rather than having to wait and hoping the merchant doesn't leave before I get enough money for it. Let's see, oh, a lot of bandages, excellent. Bandages are very important. Everyone's going to use this for dormitory, but I said not to. And it'll just be our next level crafting area. Splendid. A wider opener. Okay, what we're going to do here. Actually, we're going to wait. What we're going to do is we're going to wait until these finish. I really want these to be done before we do anything. And then very simple here, just to finish our outer defense on this side. This will go wall, stone, and then bam. right there, between these two trees. And you see, there's got a nice defense going there. And no one can climb up that side of the hill. And no one can go up this side. At least up to the very tippy top. Splendid. Later on we'll finish the whole thing. If you wish to go ahead and complete your circle, if you have a small area, go ahead. The main point of this is just trying to get a good solid force the line, so that way we don't have goblins up here the whole time effing up shit. Let's see. Before we resume play from the pause, troughs. Did they ever build the troughs? I don't know if it's from here. Recover. Probably the sawmill does it. Yeah. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go up. We're gonna cancel these two jobs here. And we're gonna do it again. So build furniture. Go another trough. Any trough. Okay. Now, hopefully those aren't running away, because they do run away occasionally. Shit. Those are gonna be expensive to fix. Bye bye, yak. Yeah. Did not get my wheat up fast enough. That happens. This is unfortunate, but it's something we have to deal with. And it goes bye-bye. Well. Oh well. We have some food for a little while. While everyone's building that, what does he see? Is our kitchen area cleaning up? Yes, it is. Now let's see here. What we need is we need workbenches. We're going to go down to food and drink. We're going to need a butcher shop. That's for obviously killing animals and goblins and turning them into useful food. Yes, goblins and some other creatures can be eaten. A kitchen. Cooking. Very simple. Then workshop. Final one is my favorite, the distillery. And that one unfortunately still has things to be cleared out. Let's look here. You see on this one, carpenter, tables. Where's the troughs made from? Perhaps it's in one of the stone cutters. More installs probably a good idea. We don't need that in a second. Tinker, we'll get it down soon. Metal and gems in all in time. But first, I think stone cutter, stonemason, and stone carver will be crucial. Well, stone carver's less so. That's more the trinket items. Alright, did I miscalculate this a little bit? Aesthetically, oh well. the stockpiles going, but everyone's doing their thing, which is good. Everything's running nice and smooth right now. And now it's kind of just a time of waiting. What I like to do is pause the game. Let's figure out what population, professions, overview. How many construction people do we have? We have 0 bone carvers. All these ones are fine. We don't need those yet. Everyone's a hauler. We have 3 builders. And we have woodcutters, carpenters 3. Good. No one's deceased yet. Let's see, what one are you? Profession. Stone, not us. Yes. Who's got a workshop? Liz. Wood. Oh, yes. Hospital, agriculture, workshop. We're just going to move this up a little bit. There we go. And they're hauling logs back and forth. Benches, everything's moving around nicely. Oh, splendid. Splendid, splendid. We can start getting our area organized up here. We go to designate area. Stockpile. And right now that's good. What we're going to do is we're going to go to goods. We're going to click food and drink only. I don't want any plants in there. And that'll cover milk, wine, beer, tea, food, and fruit down to the processed foods. So that'll cover all that. Then we're going to do build, storage, do crates and barrels in here. Do a row of crates, storage, and then a row of barrels. There we go. And those will take a while to build. Sometimes this game's a lot of just watching and waiting for everything to take care of. But the point is the food's stable now and safe. Is this one done yet? Oh, yes it is. Look at all that work. Review. Let's make this one a 4. This is going to be doing a lot of stuff for us right now. And by all means, if you want to get a lot of stuff done quick, and you have the gnomes for it, build a second carpentry. You know, build 2 or 3 items. Things to note for workshops. If there's not enough sufficient storage and they get cluttered, they will work slower. You can click and see the overview. The efficiency 100%, not cluttered. This one seems to have some stuff there. Efficiency 80%. It's a little cluttered. You can always just go clean floor. Bam, cleans up the area. Gnomes will drop things occasionally if they fall asleep and such. They'll just drop it and come back to it. You know, when they get around to it, they'll come back to it. Oh, that's a honey badger. We do not want to touch the honey badger. I'm going to military. Enemies. Okay. They don't see it yet. Let's let it go. And the honey badger will walk away. Eventually. Where's he going? Or she? Jesse Custom. Birch wheelbarrow. Probably part of the place to look at. There. That'll give you a place to put it. I'll do the just an air in here stockpiles. And what we'll do is furniture, tools, weapons, armor. Mechanisms, we don't need those stuff yet. Goods, we don't. Crafts. Not sure where wheelbarrow fits in. Wheelbarrow. You can put your wheelbarrow here too. You just have a very specific spot for it. I don't see any. Oh, yeah, things are going in there. Splendid. It could, if those weren't on the designated spot, they would have pulled those buckets and stuff up too. Well, I think that wraps up today. In review, we set up a little bit of a sleeping area. We made some limited defenses to just push in. That man seems very confused. Our yaks ran away because they starved, and we didn't have our wheat farm up fast enough. But it's growing now. So in time. On hindsight, we probably should have just locked off the yaks and left them up there. But they'll be back. We'll have our pastures. Food storage, our kitchen's in development. We found some nice coal. We got our workbench row put in, and we made squads from our military. Military squads. Yep. And then a lot of times it's just watching the gnomes do their thing. And they sleep a little bit better there. I believe in the next episode we will continue to slowly fortify ourselves. Maybe bring this wall all the way down. And maybe encompass this orchard. I might just make a wall here. And kill all the ramps on that side. It's a good orchard. It's a good orchard. There's a lot of trees here. I feel we can kill these and plant something nice up top. Maybe get some tree farms going. Where are you going? Oh, also one thing we can do, which is very useful once you start building everything. Furniture, torches, and wall torches. Now, unfortunately, you can only build it on one side right now, which is a bit annoying, but such is life. those 3, and then one there, one there, and you can't put them in areas you've designated, and then one there. That'll light things up. And that'll use some of the coal we have here. Later on you can use one of the furnaces to make, in the metalworking workbenches, that'll make coal. All it does is just burns logs into coal. So everything's coming together slowly. What are they making here, the workbench? Planks for crates and workbenches. Right now, torches and stuff like that, like the quick items, tend to have priority. You can obviously do what you want. And move stuff around. Move up and down. And cancel that wheelbarrow. We don't need it right now. But the crates are good. Now that there's a place for all the food to go specifically, we'll clean it up nicely. Good times indeed. Well, that concludes today's episode of Smoke Mountain. Next time, we will push further. Perhaps even fight something once we get some weapons going. And not dig through the walls. And perhaps even purchase yaks when a merchant shows up. But we'll need a workbench. Make a merchant stall, yes, and start making an economy. We can't progress too fast, because when the kingdom wealth gets too high, enemies show up. That's always bad. Anyways, thank you all.